2. The skin of his finger touches the trigger. Applies no pressure. A gentle stroke. A playful touch. The sound of trampled leaves sails across the air. Crickets go silent, suspicious of the noise. A light in the distance comes on. A deer's eye reflects like mirrored light.
Is anyone else feeling hot, or is it just me? It feels like it's really hot in here. I'm bored. It's like I'm suffocating. I'm feeling restless. I should change something, or at least maybe if I breathe deeper. I think I'll change the way I'm sitting. Maybe that will stop it from hurting. Seems like when I move, then I hit up against something. It's hard and it's rigid and it restricts me. It shuts me down. So it makes me not want to move again. I know. I just need to get used to this. If I just stay really, really still, as if I'll disappear. Let me see how long I can sit, trying not to move. I know that the Buddhists do this on purpose. The more I try not to move, the more everything seems to move. It's like the air, my eyes, my mouth. Is it possible for me not to move? Okay, to do that, I have to stop breathing. There's actually something sort of calming about that. It's like making me high. You know, right before you die in a lion's mouth, being torn to shreds and dragged to the pride for dinner, you watch yourself as if you're watching a movie in no pain at all from the dopamine flush. That's what playing dead is. So when I die, my motionless body is my best friend, flushing me with powerful pain meds. Before even the gods of the air, the God of my body will deliver me. It's true love, true support and acceptance, true attentiveness, immobile and dying. My body will ride some fantastic wave to a region of my brain where even the dirt around me is a poem, is a warm shawl, is a mud bath. Oh, God, I'm sick of thinking, and I'm hearing myself talk. I'm sick of hearing my own voice bouncing off these walls. I'm sick of my own nothingness. I need to change something. I need to change. I need this to change. I need something to change right now. I need something to change right now. I can't take this. I can't take this. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I can't do this, and I can't... What is that? That sounds hollow. Is that a knock? Is someone knocking on the door? Oh. Well, that's me knocking. That's just me. Oh my God, I started knocking without realizing it. Apparently, I need a distraction. Like, I need a fucking distraction. Give me a distraction. Wow. I really can see the hair on my legs in here. I need to stay focused on my project. I need to stay focused on my project. If I stay focused, so I can say I did the project, so I can have a reason to live. I can have a person to be. So I have something to talk about on a date or something. So I have a reason to not just become what a man wants me to be. So I have some reason to not be 300 pounds. Now, what would it be like if I just continued to refuse to finish the project? What would happen if I just didn't do the project over and over again? If I just said over and over, no, I'm not going to do that project. And I'm not going to do that project, and I'm not going to do that project, and I don't want to do the project because I like to sit. I want to sit and do nothing. And I don't care if I don't have anything to talk about on a date, or if I don't have anything to be, or I don't publish anything, or I don't have a finished project. The entire country of Africa has like 10 libraries total. So I'm like an individual form of Africa, where oral tradition rules. How do you build a civilization on oral tradition? Doesn't seem like much to build it on. Words are just hot air. Building a civilization on hot air? Well, yeah, I'm going to build my civilization on hot air, and I'm not going to finish any projects. I think I'll just sit here and not finish a project. You know, the only thing that really matters is that I have food and a roof over my head. But in Tucson right now, I don't even need that because there's not anything to protect myself from because it's not too hot or too cold. I don't need anything from anything, I don't need anything. When things are accurately assessed, it's all natural growth. It's just this random, chaotic natural growth. As if I was some sort of mesquite tree. Who cares if one branch grows and one branch doesn't grow, and maybe I flower in the spring, but who cares? Because most people don't even notice that mesquite tree off the highway down the street somewhere. I'm just a mesquite tree off a highway somewhere. And then there's these birds, these damn birds. They're always singing, they're always tweeting and babbling and fighting and complaining. I mean, it could be a prayer or a song, I suppose, but I think it's just a simple conversation. These over-romanticized birds, they keep going on and on, never tiring. They show up, even at night. Birds. Always here with their light air bodies, their hollow bones, their solitude, their simpleness, their spines and their stiffness, the jagged movements, jerky walks. It's these birds. Most of them are completely oblivious to my drama. They never really are still. This thing about doing nothing, building my life on hot air, telling stories, oral tradition, what it does is it makes Africa make sense. It makes civilizations that disappeared make sense, like the Minoans and the Mycenaeans. These female-led civilizations that don't have a lot of records and buildings and artifacts. Some of them leave just mud huts or a rock here or there. It makes them make sense. I think they had it right. It's what most people have done. In other words, I'm really going to want to move. I'm going to have to move. And there's very little that makes me want to move. Very, very, very few things that make me want to move. That truly make me want to move. But the ravens take time to know, more like the ravens can know. And then I begin to sway. I begin to sway left and right. On notice that birds don't notice, I begin to sway. The gods of my body rocking me. The goddess body, the god's body, the body gods, the god body.
My God box.